Barcelona smashed Granada, Borussia shocked Leipzig, PSG got its first victory with Pochettino, and KOEMAN explained why he substituted Messi with Braithwaite. Friends, yesterday's football fixtures were extremely intriguing, and we really want to tell you about the most important events. So subscribe to the channel and smash the video with a like. Guys, we are going to move on to the fresh release. But first, write your dream 5-player squad in the comments below. Later on, we would see whose lineup is the most awesome one. And now, let's get going! Southampton head coach Ralph Hasenhüttl is the next candidate for Frank Lampard's place at the head of Chelsea. Celta striker Iago Aspas was named the best player of December in La Liga. Bayern has no plans to sign players in January. According to the head coach of the team, Hansi Flick, the club can't afford newcomers due to the coronavirus crisis. Chelsea has joined the fight for Leipzig defender Dayot Upamecano, according to the Daily Mail. Luka Jovic has decided to leave Real Madrid. The Serbian doesn't like the role of a reserve player for Zinedine Zidane, informs Marca. Arsenal is considering the early return from the loan of midfielder Matteo Guendouzi, who currently plays for Hertha. Icardi has recovered from a groin injury and performed for PSG in the match against Brest. Barcelona midfielder Sergio Busquets made his 600th appearance for the club. Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Viktor Kovalenko will sign a 5-year contract with Atalanta, claims Calciomercato. Messi became the first and so far the only player in the history of the Spanish Championship to score at least 10 goals in 15 consecutive seasons. Genoa's executive director Alessandro Zerbano told Football Italia that the club is in talks with Marseille midfielder Kevin Strootman. "I'm confident in what I do as Chelsea coach. If I wanted an easy job, I would become a TV expert," The Guardian quotes Frank Lampard. PSG is interested in Barcelona defender Emerson. This season, he plays for Betis on loan. Lewandowski is the first player in the top European championships to score 20 goals this season. The game of the matchday 18 of La Liga between Atletico and Athletic Bilbao was cancelled due to heavy snowfall in Madrid. "I would have moved to Manchester United without Ronaldo's advice, but it's always better to discuss such things with Cristiano," Bruno Fernandes told NBC Sports. Valencia plans to loan Tottenham midfielder Harry Winks. Erling Haaland has already scored 12 goals for Borussia Dortmund in 10 Bundesliga games this season. "Kane is the best forward in the world right now," Son Heung-min told Sky Sports. PSG has signed a professional contract with a 17-year-old Dijon striker, Sekou Yansene. After 22 appearances in all competitions, Sheffield United got its first win of the season. The Blades beat Bristol Rovers 3-2 in the FA Cup. Real Madrid defender Alvaro Odriozola informed the club's management that he wants to leave in January in order to receive regular performance practice. Griezmann has finally ended a goalless streak at Barcelona of 8 straight matches in all competitions. PSG fans dedicated a banner to Mauricio Pochettino, "Coming home 18 years later. Welcome, Captain," wrote the fans on the canvas. Sporting's 18-year-old left-back Nuno Mendes has become Liverpool's transfer target, according to Goal. Bordeaux fired 26 employees due to a budget deficit of 80 million euros. The game against Osasuna was the 300th for Toni Kroos in the Real Madrid shirt. "I constantly think that I might be sacked tomorrow," admitted Atletico head coach Diego Simeone in the interview with Goal. Tottenham aims to buy Ivan Perisic and Milan Skriniar. Inter seems open to the sale of both. Jadon Sancho scores for Borussia Dortmund in their 3rd game in a row and assists in the 2nd game in a row. There were a lot of football in the main European championships yesterday. The matches' results are on your screens. Now it's time for us to dive into the main news. Yesterday in La Liga, there were 4 more matches in the matchday 18. Barcelona defeated Granada away 4-0. Messi and Griezmann both scored a double, and Lionel netted one of his goals with a majestic free kick. Real in its away match couldn't find the key to the net of Osasuna. 0-0 shutout. In the Bundesliga, the main game of the matchday 15 took place, in which Borussia Dortmund slammed Leipzig 3-1. Both Haaland and Sancho scored for the Hornets. The Norwegian has 2 successful attempts, and the Englishman has a goal and an assist. We also note Marcus Royce, who provided 2 assists. Only Alexander Sørloth was able to score for the Bulls. However, the main event of the day happened in the match between Schalke and Hoffenheim. The team from Gelsenkirchen won 4-0 and ended the losing streak in the Bundesliga, which has lasted for 30 matches since last season. This was Schalke's first Bundesliga victory after 358 days. It is impossible not to mention 19-year-old Blues striker Matti Hoppe, who made up an astonishing hat-trick. By the way, he became the first American footballer in history to slot 3 balls in one Bundesliga match. Yesterday's results mean that Leipzig missed a chance to catch up on points with Bayern Munich, and Schalke took the first big step in the struggle for survival. In Serie A, Milan dealt with Torino thanks to goals from Rafael Leao and Frank Kessia. The Rossoneri's remain at the top of the table. Stefano Pioli's team has already 40 points after 17 match days. In the French Ligue 1, PSG played their first home game with Mauricio Pochettino. The accurate shots from Moise Kean, Mauro Icardi, and Pablo Sarabia guaranteed the Parisians an easy 3 points in the match with Brest, 3-0. Thus, PSG came close in the table to Lyon, who misfired playing a 2-2 draw with Rennes. Well, finally, we are down to the FA Cup. In the round of 64, Everton beat Rotherham 2-1, Leicester defeated Stoke City 4-0 away, Arsenal scored 2 unanswered goals to Newcastle, and Manchester United beat Watford 1-0. All 4 favorites made it to the next round. The leader of Barcelona, Lionel Messi, scored a goal with a direct free kick in the game of the matchday 18 of La Liga against Granada. The Argentinian hit the opponent's net in the 42nd minute of the meeting and made the score crushing with 3-0. According to the calculations of the statistical service Optasport, Messi already has 48 goals scored from free kicks with Barcelona in all competitions. After yesterday's goal against Granada, Lionel surpassed Juventus striker Cristiano Ronaldo, who has 47 free kick goals at the club level in his entire professional career. And yes, friends, just a second of your attention. Take a look at how Leo Messi's son Matteo celebrated his father's goal. What a pure portion of emotions. Barcelona head coach Ronald Koeman explained why he substituted Lionel Messi with Martin Braithwaite in the 65th minute of the match against Granada. Despite the fact that Barca easily outplayed its rival in yesterday's match, many Blaugrana's fans expressed their discontent on social networks that Koeman didn't allow Messi to finish the game to the end and have a hat-trick, because before leaving the pitch, Leo already had a brace. Realizing the ambiguity of his decision, the Dutch coach hastened to explain it to critics. Barcelona needs Messi. He is very important and effective. We need him to fight for titles. Lionel tries very hard to help the team. Recently, he is doing well, although he was always very motivated. Marca quotes the words of Koeman. Juventus is set to sign PSG midfielder Angel Di Maria next summer as a free agent, according to France Football. We can note that the Argentinian footballer has been an integral part of the Parisian team since his transfer in 2015 after a disastrous part of his career at Manchester United. Nevertheless, with the arrival of Mauricio Pochettino as a head coach of PSG, Di Maria is willing to rethink his position at the club, and the next few months should determine the player's future. According to the source, Di Maria could stay in France if Pochettino sees him as a permanent first-team player. However, if something goes wrong with Di Maria under Pochettino's heading, the Argentinian winger will consider the offers from other teams. One of these options should be Juventus from Turin, in which Angel will be able to reunite with Cristiano Ronaldo, his former teammate at Real Madrid. As a reminder, Di Maria and Ronaldo played together for the Merengues from 2010 to 2014. So the long-standing partnership may well encourage the PSG star to move to Italy next summer when his contract with the French club expires. Friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned and wait for the new cool videos. That is it for today. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.